Ariel, listen to me.
The outside world is a mess. Life in isolation is more fun than you think.
The outdoors may look much greener, but right now it is not safe. You dream about going out there, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around us, people coughing everywhere. You don't want to catch this virus, so you got to stay right here in quarantine from COVID-19. It's way more cleaner, germs can't come near, take it from me. Out on the streets you cannot play, cause you must stay 2 meters away. Self-isolation helps save the nation in quarantine.
Good morning, Skyhawks. Today is Friday, April 10th, and I am your host, James, with this week's Skyhawk Live Home Edition. Now let's begin today with the Pledge of Allegiance. Please rise. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. As a Skyhawk, I soar. I am safe. I am on task. I am achieving goals. I am respectful and responsible. I will persevere. You may be seated. You've probably heard by now that school is closed for the rest of the year, but our remote learning has started and your weekly lessons are now available on our new website. Make sure to keep up with your schoolwork and participate in any class Zoom meetings. Last week, Mr. Bond asked students to send in something they crafted or built. Lily in Miss Phelan's class painted this ceramic plate and baked some delicious macaroons. Casey in Miss Monza's 3rd grade built an awesome Lego spaceship.
I am making a spaceship out of loose parts that I find in my Lego bins.
And Narissa in Mr. Lee's class has been busy cooking crisp. She has added some fruity pebbles to make it look and taste even better. And now it's time for the Skyhawk Live joke of the day. Why didn't the sun go to college? It already had 1,000,000 degrees. Now let's head over to Ava with this week's Skyhawk Live Health Tip of the Week.
Hi Skyhawks, it's Ava. Today I will be showing you how to make your very own hand sanitizer. You only need a few ingredients. These ingredients are isopropyl alcohol, also aloe vera gel, and if you want a nice smell to it, you can add an essential oil. Let's get started. First, let's add 2/3 of a cup of isopropyl alcohol. Next, let's add 1/3 of a cup of aloe vera gel. Now, let's mix. Last, let's add an essential oil for a nice smell. I choose peppermint. Now, let's pour our hand sanitizer into an empty case. Now you know how to make your very own hand sanitizer.
the tip, Ava. So, Skyhawks, did you figure out where Mr. Bookman was last week? I think he took a wrong flight to France. Let's see if he's any closer to home now on our next edition of Where in the World is Mr. Bookman?
Mr. Bookman.
Oh, hello, Skyhawks. What, you don't recognize me? It's me, Bookman. I'm adhering to the recommended guidelines for social distancing and wearing a mask in public. I hope you're doing the same. I was able to have a Zoom chat with Mr. Bindewald, and he said you guys figured out that I was in France last week. Too bad I couldn't figure that one out myself. Since I didn't know where I was and couldn't speak the language, I just picked a direction and got on a train. But it looks like I'm going to need your help again. Since I'm out of money, I'm staying at a monastery. It's called Tipova Monastery. There are 20 monks that live here, but they don't talk. Here's what I'd like you to do this week. Research online with your parents what a monastery is. Then find out which country the Tipova Monastery is located in. That's spelled Tipova. Once you've done that, go to the library page on the Sacajawea Learning Hub. Click on the link to contact Mr. Bindewald and send him an email to tell him where I am. Next time I Zoom with him, he'll let me know. Also, Mr. Bindewald is trying to figure out how we can use Zoom to finish the Battle of the Books season. We'll keep you posted about that. Starting Monday, he's going to have some ideas on the library page for accessing ebooks. In the meantime, you can use the Epic app on your iPad at home to read this week's book, El Defo. Here's how Epic works. You can start by installing the Epic app from the app catalog on your device. Before you can use Epic, your teacher creates a class account. You then log in using the class code given to you by your teacher. Once you're in the class, if you don't see your name listed, you can create a profile using your first name and last initial. But here's the catch. You can only access the class to create a profile or read books during regular school hours. Once you're in your account, you can search for El Defo or any other title and begin reading.
Mr. Bookman.
That's all for today, Skyhawks. Stay safe. Wear your mask in public. Tell Mr. Bindewald where I am. And keep reading those books.
Mr. Bookman.
Poor Mr. Bookman. We've had some real nice weather for the last few days, but it's sometimes hard to keep at least 6 feet away when so many people go outside. So let's head over to our reporter Isabella and junior reporter Jude with some indoor fitness tips.
Hey Skyhawks, it's me Isabella and junior reporter Jude, and today we will be giving you ideas on how to stay active indoors. You could do some simple stretches that aren't too advanced. You could also do some hockey with a balloon and brooms. Or you could do some volleyball with a balloon. for watching Skyhawks. Keep on soaring!
And now it's time for everyone's favorite game show. Are you smarter than a 5th grader?
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? 'Cause it's gonna be a test later. Teacher, never back in school. Are you smarter than you used to be?
Hi, this is Brayden with another episode of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? This week, I'm zooming here with the amazing 5th grade teacher, Miss Runyan. Hi, Miss Runyan.
Hi, everybody. Miss you, Skyhawks.
Are you ready for this week's question?
I'm nervous, but I'm ready.
Here it is. Which animal is hiding inside these letters? L, P, H, and N.
Which animal is hiding inside these letters? Okay, I have to write this down. L, P, H, and N. These letters?
Yes.
Oh no! A. Is it a leopard?
I'm sorry, Miss Runyan. The correct answer was elephant.
An elephant, because all of these letters are in the word elephant. Huh. Oh man.
Now you have to say it.
I'm not smarter than a 5th grader. At least I'm still learning.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Grab a pencil and a piece of paper. Teacher, now we're back in school. So are you smart enough for the 5th grade?
Finally, let's find out what's for lunch today with Madelyn.
Hey Skyhawks, today I made honey sesame chicken. First, I put the chicken in the oven for about 12 minutes to let the chicken defrost. While that was in the oven, I cut up some vegetables to go along with the chicken. After that, the chicken was done, so I put the vegetables all around the chicken. Next, I started the sauce with 3 cups of water. In their sauce, there is honey, chili sauce, rice vinegar, toasted sesame oil, chicken broth, and soy sauce. After stirring the sauce for about 10 minutes, we noticed nothing was really happening to the sauce. It was still very liquidy, so we transferred it to another pan. We let it sit for a while after that. After stirring it for a while and letting it boil, it started to really look like an actual sauce. After that, we took the chicken off the pan and covered it with the sauce. Then we covered the chicken with the sesame seeds and surrounded it with the vegetables. We did cook rice to go along with it, but it depends on what you like. Back to you, James.
Looks good, as always, Madelyn. That's all the news for this week. Have a happy Easter, Skyhawks!